You've seen the player rewinds on our channel where we rewind players back to their former club and go through their career basically as a my player. Today begins a new journey, a new series where we take entire clubs and rewind them and then obviously try to take them to glory. This episode is starting with PSG. It is the rewind and rebuild series. As you guys can see, we are on the classic mod, which is going to bring back a classic PSG team and a classic team for basically every other club in the game. Well, not every club, but it's like up to something crazy. Like there's at least over like 100 classic clubs now in this game. It is now going to be our job as the manager. We are going to just do this in one complete season because every single team is OP. There's really no need for a long-term career mode in this. There's not going to be really growing players. It's going to be the selling and buying of just the most massive players and the best players of all time in football because they're all now in this mod. To spice it up, a £500,000 financial takeover will be implemented. So we'll have that to sign players as well as the just incredible starting 11 that we are already beginning with that we can decide to sell or keep in the future. So this is episode number 1 of the Rewind and Rebuild PSG. What clubs should do next? Let me know down below in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get into the first episode. Here we go. I have not controlled this whatsoever. This is what the mod comes with, so we've left it that way. Neymar and Mbappe remain on the club. We have 89 rated Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and the rest is as followed. Look at this damn team. My God. The bench gets even better. Lucas Moura. So basically what this has done is return some of the most classic and iconic players to PSG across basically every generation. And one thing we can already just see straight up, this team needs a new formation because it's just, this formation just doesn't work in career mode. Maybe in real life, career mode it doesn't. So what I think is going to work best for this team is a narrow formation. Yes, I see they have Di Maria. They have Neymar who plays on the left. They have a bunch of others down here on the bench. We can change players' positions, and Neymar also probably just works better as a cam to begin with. Wow, it's just like too many good players to keep track of across this entire team. So let's go ahead and see the needs of this club. Who do we like actually want to go on and bring in? And for starters, yes, we have like 4 goalkeepers all in the 80 rated range, but to be honest, none of them are really massive, right? So what I'm going to do first is just go ahead and list every goalkeeper. I'm not going to sell all of them, but list them all. If we do sell all of them, we could do that and just bring in one massive goalkeeper. So fullbacks are an interesting one too. I mean, look at this, bros. We got 4 left backs and not a single right back on this club. So player number 2 we need in is a right back. I could also see a few more center backs being brought in, and then the midfield. CDM, I think we're pretty much sorted. I think we should be good there. But central midfielders, I would like to potentially bring in 1 or 2 more, especially if we're going to be focusing on playing a narrow formation. Cam is absolutely locked up. We have Ochoa, and then I'm actually just going to go ahead right now. Let's see if I can convert. Can I do this? Is this going to let me convert you to a straight up a cam? 2 weeks. So Neymar will be converted into a cam. And then as for the rest of the attack, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and list Di Maria, list Rothen, and all of our other just sort of right midfielders, left wingers, you know, right mid, all of them need to be listed because if we're going to play a narrow formation, there's just no need for them. And then obviously up front, yeah, there's no need to bring in any more strikers to this club. Oh, also we should note every single player is 20 years old. It's just something that, I don't know, it just comes with this mod. So age is not a factor, and nor should it be. It is a 1-season career mode. So it wouldn't make sense for every player like to have a specific age, and then you would get to like weird numbers. Should it be their actual age, or like what age should these players be given? So 20 years old, I think just works perfect. We got the financial takeover and then the rest of the budget that goes along with starting out with PSG. So man, after we sell all these players, we are going to be close to just having £1 billion overall. Okay, so I probably am not going to show you all of these, but just rest assured that players are going to be sold. I want to keep this all limited. I'll show you most of them, but if a player just disappears, just know that I probably sold them. Rothen, player number 1, he's gone. All right, player number 1 that I want to bring in 1,000,000% is a right back. This could even be like 2 right backs. I'm not really sure how I want to go about it, but we're just going to go for a straight search of right backs in the Premier League. There's just so many classic players that it's going to be hard to keep track of like who's where and which players I want to specifically bring in. So we could just be boring and go with a non-classic player, but I think one thing you're going to see with this series is most of the players that we sign are actually going to go on, like, we're going to sign classic players, right? What would it make sense? It wouldn't make sense, actually, if we just did a normal career mode or just acted like we were doing in normal career mode when all these classic players are here. I don't want to sign players that I can sign in normal career mode, so I think we're going to go with Neville because he's the highest rated in the Premier League, and let's just splash some cash on the first player that we see, the first position that we need to upgrade it. Let's go for Gary. Let's see if we can bring this man in. 88 overall. Oh man, this is going to be a hefty price as well. This is probably, I would say, one of the best classic right backs that you can get. I'm sure, you know, if we really wanted to, we could have gone for a left back, you know, like a Roberto Carlos and like converted him. But let's try this. They're probably going to want more. A starting off. No. Oh, they say yes, 110 mil. Could have been a bit overpaid for that, but I think that works. Neville in. Now, he was a very expensive right back, but I think it's going to be worth it for us. We literally had 0 players at that position. I had Juan Bernat playing out of position there. So there it is. Neville in. And I think the next call, the next upgrades just have to be in the midfield. Like, once we get Neymar converted, he's fine. The attack's fine. But, like, we have central attacking midfielders playing out of position, which I would normally just play, but you can see Ochoa, however you want to say, -7 downgrade, -3 there as well for our other one. It's yeah, not ideal. Rotten sold, another transfer offer here, 32 million for one of our goalkeepers. We got 3 more to sell, but yes, we are going to bring in like a massive legendary goalkeeper after, you know, I'll bring him in regardless of how many of the backups sell, but at least one is gone. All right, one more player comes in. Di Maria, 80 million offer for him from Inter. We'll go ahead just and accept that right away as well. So that is literally just going to recoup the money that we've already gone and lost from Neville. So that's right back in our transfer budget. Oh my God, more offers. Okay, 2 of them have sold. I said I wasn't going to show all this, but I just feel the need to. This one is big. 80 million is going to be given to us via Bayern Munich. And then the position change has taken place. There we go. Neymar has officially been converted to a cam. That is perfect. He will obviously start there all year. All right, this is perhaps going to be the biggest signing of the entire career mode. We are going to go bring in a player that you all, well, I spelled the name wrong if I can spell it right. Luis Suarez. But it's not the Luis Suarez you would normally be thinking of. Perhaps a better Luis Suarez, one of the best footballers of all time, former Barcelona, Inter player, Ballon d'Or winner, I believe, one of the best. I thought he was Spanish, but can someone explain, what is that flag? Right, it's the Zambian flag. This guy, I know this guy's Spanish, so if there's some connection to him in Zambia, let me know. But we're going to go ahead and make this perhaps the marquee signing, 92 overall. In the midfield, such just a massive legendary player, and it looks like he's only going to cost 150 mil. This dude was playing football like before my parents were even born. I feel like that is just so cheap as well for someone that high rated. Honestly, the toughest part in all of this is going to be spending all of our money, which is, it's not an issue. I love signing these retro players, so I'm just super excited for this. What are we saying? This guy deserves a massive contract, I think. Let's go for like 250. It's more than he's making at Inter. He might even want more, to be honest. He's happy with it. Let's see what this guy looks like in our team. Luis Suarez, here it is. Let's go put him in. I mean, he slots in right away, and now we officially, I mean, I already could have put like Rabiot or someone else in the midfield, but now we officially, God, I mean, we are pushing towards now a full entire team of 90 rated players. That would be ideal if we could make it happen. I guess we're like halfway there, right? Oh, may I note as well, only the summer transfer window. That's all we're going to be doing. Of course, after the summer window ends, we just sim to the end of the season and we get our results if we were able to do this successfully. A midfielder wants to be bought. I don't really think we need to sell him at this point, so no. All right, good. Another goalkeeper officially sold. I think that means it's time to bring in a goalkeeper. And I'm very tempted to bring in another one from the Serie A. Yo, should we just do this? I wonder what his rating is in this classic mod, because I don't think I've seen it yet. Buffon is 91. Let's bring Buffon. I mean, hell, he could be on this team anyway. Played for PSG before in the past. Obviously, his most iconic club being Juventus. And we get the Juventus bag back in their classic kits and their classic logo, man. That's dope. Let's see what Buffon's going to cost us, though. I think he's the perfect goalkeeper. He kind of fits the club, right? Because, yeah, he's played here before. What is he going to cost, though? It said a minimum of, like, 150 million. Are they going to want more? They want Cavani. Ooh. Yikes. I don't really want to give up Cavani. I like Cavani on this team. Oh, they're going to want, like, an insane amount then. Let's see what they raise it to. 206 million. As much as I want to counter, we have the money and 2 more goalkeepers to sell. And I mean, for a 91 goalkeeper, boom, just get him in, Buffon. Even after that move, 400 million left and more players to sell. Oh, what do we need? I mean, like, we just need to start going ham now, I think, on the signings. Center backs, you know, probably maybe even another backup CDM, because who's the next CDM? Let's see. I know we have Mata and yo, where is he? Where's Matuidi? Bravo. Oh, Matuidi's right there. Dude, I'm literally blind when it comes to this. We have CDMs, just not like super high rated, but no. Definitely next center backs is we just have like no depth there. Let me know in the future if you guys think, because I want to continue doing this series with other clubs. Do you guys think, as we sell Lucas Moura, we should do the financial takeover? I did $500,000 for this one, but now I'm starting to think with a lot of these massive clubs and all the players we sell, maybe we make it a bit more of a challenge. No financial takeover. Let me know which rules you guys want to see added onto this series. All right, so center back time. I got 2 in mind. The first being John Terry. Actually, the other one I've already listed. So we have John Terry, and we're going to go for Vidic, 290 rated center back. Oh, man. Am I going to be able to afford both of these? This is going to be ridiculous. This could literally, like, this might be it. This might be it for signings. I mean, hell, I wanted to go big. Is this going to be too big? 140 mil, John Terry. Let's just see. Whatever cash amount, I'll pay it. It's fine. 170 mil. Let's see if we can get that down to 150. I feel like that'd make me a little bit more comfortable, especially since we're signing another massive one. Literally, they just do not want to budge at all. Come on, man. Please. Come on. Lampard, dude. Thank you. I was going to say, man, you're not even the manager at Chelsea anymore. Just give him to me for free at that point. Nemanja Vidic. Oh, boy. Yeah, the 300 million pound release clause. That's actually mad. All right. Here we go. What are we saying? I mean, if we can get him for, let's just see, 150 mil for him as well. Both clubs want the same player. Nah, we can't let that happen. Come on. 150 mil is fair. Yes, it is. Both center backs in, assuming their contracts are accepted. I'm actually scared to look at our transfer budget now. It's 106 million. What more does this team realistically need, though? I actually feel bad, though, because Marquinhos and Thiago Silva are now just completely done from the team. I mean, there will be our backup center backs. Let me actually go throw both of them in. We still have like a ton of players left to sell, so there's at least going to be 1 or 2 more signings for sure. It's just like, oh, I think I still need to go for 1 central midfielder. I think that's probably going to be the last one we sell, or the last like position that we sign a player in. Let's give this team a shot. Game 1, Marseille Super Cup. Quick sim it. Imagine we lose. There it is. 1-0. This team is going to run away with League 1. For the Champions League, though, that's where it gets difficult, because every other team is classic. You already know, man. It's gonna be tough. All right, in an attempt to sell players, we have reached deadline day. I have a loss already, bro. We lost to Nice. That sucks. Okay. I mean, we got a long season. It's fine. We'll end up being good in the long run, but like, that's just a shame, man. Right? I mean, I tried to sell some players like Kurzawa. I sold a few. We're up to 167 million. Wage budget's a little low, so we're looking at 1 more signing. That's basically all we can do. So an attempt to get 1 more central midfielder. I'm gonna take a look at Bayern Munich, because I know that their classic team is filled with great midfielders. So, oh my god, they got so many. So we can at least afford to take 1. We got Ballack, Mateus, Schweinsteiger, Skoll. Oh, wow. There's just, oh my god. They have too many. So this is going to be good. We'll just take 1 of them off their hand. Should I go with the biggest of them all? Nah, I can't afford him. Lothar Matthäus is too expensive. So we got Schweinsteiger. Oh, man. I might just go Ballack here. Zé Roberto. Let's go Ballack 91. If I can afford, let's list a few of these. Because if I can't afford Ballack, I'll have to go for Roberto. And then if we can't afford either one of those, we'll take Schweinsteiger. Let's see. Ballack. Look at that evaluation. I think it's out of our range. I think Roberto's a little bit more realistic. Him and Schweinsteiger are both the same. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Let's go for Roberto. I haven't used him yet in cover mode, so let's do it. Here we go, boys. Into it. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. All right. What are we saying? 140 million, maybe? I mean, we have that easy. So, assuming they don't want more, that should be good. They want Thiago freaking Silva. Every player or every team wants a, like, I don't know why they want a transfer swap. Here we go. I actually offered them less. So that will be doable. But at that point, I might not have enough to pay the contract. 146. They say yes. Final signing is secured. So with that, we actually ended with 19 million. Like, we have money to maybe buy someone else, but it's good. I like where we're at. I don't think we need anything else. And Roberto in, and there is your starting 11. We got close to all 90 rate, kind of close, but you know, this team's good enough to win, right? We used the transfer, the financial takeover. Everyone is in. We have a 90 rated player on the bench. The reserves are good. It's just at this point, it's like the only question is, how is this team going to compete and compare to like the Barcelonas, the Reals, the Juventuses? With each of these rewind and rebuild episodes, I want you guys to give me a team rating 1 through 10 on how we did with this financial takeover, with the rebuild. What would you have done different? Let me know in the comments. And with that, we have rewinded, we have rebuilt. Let's see how they do. This is it. One season, we already have that one loss, but it's all in on the treble. That's what we're going for. Let the simulation begin. Here we go. The season is finished to June. We arrive. Let's see how this rebuild is done. The easiest of all the competitions, the one that PSG wins regardless if they have these top players. They win it every year, and there's no questions asked. And that will be the same again. PSG on top, 95 points. They win it by 7. That is the next closest team, 80, 87, and then there's 86, 85. So pretty good margins there for PSG in the first competition. The League Cup is another one that should be easy technically, but a lot of times they lose by like playing their second team. A Paris derby. It's a winner for PSG. Round of 16. Lost to Monaco. This is what always happens, man. They play their second team or something, or they get matched up in against a decent team in an earlier round. It's down the drains. The treble is out of the question, man. All that work, and we only have one trophy to show thus far. Here's the real show, though. The Champions League. This has not been rewinded. These are the current groups from this year. If you guys want in the future episodes, what I can do is actually take former Champions League groups from specific years and rewind that as well. That would actually be super cool. Here we go. All the big teams making it except for Man City. That's actually crazy. Ajax, Liverpool, Atalanta, Chelsea, Sevilla. Where's PSG? PSG, there they are, topping the group. Manchester United in second. So an actual difficult group for them. Obviously Manchester United with a classic team. Leipzig, though, not having one. The round of 16 we go, and we advance. Past Atletico Madrid, 6-1 on aggregate. Here's where the fun begins. Another matchup against Manchester United, and another win. Semifinals. It's Juventus. Oh my God, it's Juventus. Oh my goodness, we even took Buffon from them, and it didn't matter. And it's Barcelona. Man, for as long as we do this series, the ultimate goal is to one day beat this freaking Barcelona classic team, because it almost feels like they're just going to be unstoppable anytime we do this. There it is. I mean, some players actually growing as well, even though none of them had potential. That's just the beauty of the training in FIFA. What a season. One trophy. We make a good run in the Champions League. I don't think you guys understand, like, we need to rebuild clubs massively to have a chance at winning the Champions League. Like, this was obviously really good. We signed a lot of big players like Suarez, like John Terry in the back, you know, Buffon in net. I might even need higher rated attackers. Players like Ibra and Mbappe, I mean, to be fair, they did really well. It's just when everyone has massive clubs, it is very hard to get things done. But that will do it. There's all the top goal scorers, and I mean, what a season, man. As stated, let me know any rules that should be added to this, and in the comment section, let me know which club you want me to do next. I think this might be the new Saturday series that we run every single Saturday. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. I appreciate you guys watching. And we'll see you for another one of these next week with the team of your choice. Catch you guys then. Peace.